Hello, Michaela. I'm your instructor, Andy Richards. This is a unique perspective because we're 7 weeks in, and this is how I'm going to interact with you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to go through this problem. Before I go into it, I just want to make sure it's the right one. So it's this regression equations question here involving tuition at I'm guessing an institution, let's call it a university, CBU, because of the U at the end of it, where it shows the years and the tuition in there. The first thing it does is, well, the first thing I want to show you is I've gone through it. As you can see, I've gotten full credit for it, so I don't think that there's going to be an issue with the coding there, but let's find out. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat it, and I'm going to show you a couple of tricks that you can use right off the bat. So the first thing is, when we go down here, we can look at the actual graph, and we can see that the red line is clearly a better fit than the black line here, where the black line is the linear model, and the quadratic is the red line there, or is the red curve there, if I'm going to use the correct terms with it. So in order to find it, what I need to do is I need to take this table, which if you're using Desmos will be pretty easy, and I'm going to copy and paste it into an empty cell here. And that will give me these x1, y1s with it. If I want it to fit my previous models, I'm going to change them to x1, y1s. And again, I want a quadratic, so this is how I would use this. If you're not familiar with how to calculate these things in Desmos, please let me know and I'd be happy to help you. So the first thing is we got to figure out, well, which is it? Is it the red or the black model? It's the red model there. Then it says we'll write in whatever it is. We can see this is my quadratic model. It has a pretty high match, which is what we were looking for. And then we could see that how our A value is 8.26. 26, let's call it 1. And I'm going to put a T in there because that's what it's looking for. And then I have 269.107 T's afterwards for B's. And then I have 3,473.33 as my constant there. So that gives me my model with it. If I were to take this thing and then copy and paste it in to replace the last question I was doing, it gives me the exact same line or fairly close to it in there, and then I could go ahead and use this in here. So when we're asked, well, when is this going to be? What is the tuition in 2013? Well, this model is what we're using, and I know that 2013 is 23 years after 1990. So if I put 23 in there, it gives me this value right here. I'm going to try and copy and paste this because I don't know if it'll take it or not. Cool, now I learned something. So, and then to remember, this horizontal axis is my T value. It's the number of years since 1990. My vertical axis here is my tuition rate. In this case, we want to know, well, when is this going to be 14,425? Well, I can graph that in here. And then once I plop it up, I just want to know, when do these connect? So it says about 23.6 years after 1990, it'll be 14,425. Well, we're not going to change mid-year. So I'm going to jump this up to the next level up. So 1990 plus 24 means it's going to be in 2014. And that should do it. All right, again, I sincerely hope this was the question that you were asking. If you would like, we can certainly go over more of these as we move along. You should look out for little things like, for example, this wanted everything rounded to 3 decimals. So if I get something with more than 3 decimals like this, then I should stop, right? So be careful with it. And by all means, ask questions. Let me know. I do want to help. All right, I hope you're well. Have a great day.